This question is from one of the members in our audience. I'm from the University Center of Lake County. CLC is our most significant partner, and our governing board has one seat designated for a CLC trustee. I'd like to hear from the candidates how best the college and the University Center can work together to serve Lake County. We'll start with Catherine.
Thank you. I think that's a great question. Part of my world is in the university aspect. I've taught at the college level. I will continue to do so in terms of superintendent prep programs and graduate school programs. It's something that makes my heart sing. I think CLC is unique in that we serve post-high school grads, we serve adult learners, and we serve students who are moving on to their four-year degree. That's a natural to create deeper partnerships with the University Center. Of the multiple universities that are associated with the University Center, we need to take a look at those that have the four-year agreement with CLC, and those that don't, we need to expand it. But definitely continue to expand the partnership and conversation with universities associated with the University Center so that we've got a smoother pipeline between our students. And there's also, I think, avenues for collective lobbying. I was in Springfield for 4 days last week. It's something I do quite a bit of as a high school superintendent, lobbying for funds, lobbying for improved programs for high school kids. There's a lot of room to do the same for the community college population, and think how much more powerful we would be if we combine that with the University Center. And I think there's the 15 different universities associated with them right now. There's a lot of power in coming together for lobbying.
I think one of the huge advantages we have is having the University Center, being able to partner with students that go to CLC that are able to go on to finish their education. There are many students that come from the community that are not necessarily ready for a four-year university, and so CLC is a good opportunity for them to be able to get that basic education, get all of those credits, and then be able to partner up with University Center to be able to go on to get their four-year degree. And I know I think there's even 4 colleges now where there's direct transfer credits from CLC. Right now, we need to continue to expand those. That's extremely, extremely important for the community. My own son went to for 2 years and then went on to NIU also to get his four-year degree. But it's one of the big positives we have, one of the things that we need to keep working on, and one of the partnerships we need to really continue to work with, because we need to get those students from their 2-year degree, if that's where they're not stopping, to their four-year degree. And in today's community, while it's very important to have those technical degrees, in fact, I read this study that said 2-year degree, people coming out of their 2-year degree get 30% more salary initially coming out of a 2-year program than 4-year degree students. However, that catches up later. And it's very important that we continue to partner to make sure that those students go on to get their four-year degree if they need to, if they want to, and so they see the possibility of getting that four-year degree as well.
No question about it. Partnerships are important for anything that we want to accomplish. I think one of the things we may want to try and lobby the state is there should not be any educational penalties for attending a 3rd year at a community college to get additional courses that you may need. I think it's important to try and encourage all of the state of Illinois facilities to have representation at the multi-university system here or elsewhere in Lake County, so that the students who don't necessarily have the funds to be able to travel and live on campus at some other location to get a four-year degree can still do it here in Lake County. When I was a student at the College of Lake County a long time ago, this whole multi-university system was discussed, and there was a great effort to beat back developing Fountain Square and some other stuff between Waukegan and North Chicago. And I think this was the best decision to happen for Lake County. And here again then, I would make sure that there's no transfer penalty with regards to going to any state of Illinois school, having the opportunity to maybe take a 3rd year here to get more of your undergraduate credits out of the way at a low cost. And then if you do need to go to some other institution, that's fine. But if you can complete all 4 years and even begin to work on a master's here in Lake County, I think that ought to be also our goal.
For me, I'm just going to keep this answer very simple. I like to think that I keep a very active community pulse because I love the community and I love people. I love working with people. And so I've had many people come up to me and ask me, what is that building across the street? What is this? Is that CLC? What is that building? You know, if you don't know, you just don't know. And so I just believe that as an institution, community college, we need to be very intentional about our marketing to the public regarding the University Center, you know, in terms of who are we marketing, like they mentioned before, the articulation agreements, making sure that we look at the programs that the university does currently have, does it align with the current workforce today, and then if it does, which market audience are we going to really market to? Can we do some shared merge marketing with the University Center that would highlight the programs so we can make education a four-year degree possible right across the street. The language needs to be simple. People need to know that they can receive a four-year degree if they're going to work during the day and raising kids at night, that they can really receive a four-year degree across the street. But if you don't know, you don't know. And it's our job to alert the community so that they can know.
Very much agree with Michelle on that answer. There has to be some more joint marketing, and students need to be more aware of how the credits they're getting at the College of Lake County can transfer into a University Center program. And there has to be marketing materials out there to show this. The University Center is an incredible resource for the college and for our place-bound students here in Lake County. And it just needs to be more known out there that of all the programs that are available to our students. I think that there has to be also, as Catherine said, more work down in Springfield to bring funding not only to the College of Lake County but to the University Center, because we are partners, and it's just good, you know, sense to try to have both institutions accessible to all residents in Lake County. When I was director of alumni relations and special events, one of the things I did to try to get the alumni some advantages is the Alumni Association passed a scholarship whereby if you are transferring from the College of Lake County to the University Center, the Alumni Association will give you a $1,000 scholarship. This was one of the ways that we wanted to make sure that our alumni were aware of the University Center and the programs there, and that there was a scholarship for our alumni to go directly from CLC to the University Center. Thank you.
I don't disagree with, I think that I've heard a lot of good ideas. I guess I would further that by, you know, in addition to upward partnerships, one thing you can do at a community college that you can't at any other college or university is articulate with feeder districts. With the Harper Promise program that we're doing in my district, we've got dual enrollment, we've got field trips to Harper, we've got curricular alignment. You can't do that anywhere else. You could literally have K through post-secondary education communication, and we should, and alignment, and we should have that. Also in terms of helping, well, there's also the partnership with the employer partnership program. There's the partnershiping with 250 employers, so you could even take that actually beyond the post-secondary education into transitioning into employment. You know, that's a very unique opportunity. Looking, you know, talking to employers in Lake County and keeping up on current technology and having kids use and access some, you know, like my own daughter, she's 33, she works at CDW, and she can actually conduct a lot of business from her own home. CDW? I see somebody with their hand up, I don't know if they're, oh, okay. So keeping on those trends, and again, that is so much easier to community college because the employers are right here. They're available, and they're looking for people to fill those positions. We can have conversations with them, and make sure that we're servicing those needs.
The University Center is one of the best things going here in Lake County. I can't tell you how much I yearned for its existence when I could have used it. It was being discussed, and it was discussed for a long time before it actually got put into place. Now, I spent time working at some competitor schools. There's other colleges, other institutions that know that the market in Lake County is underserved for four-year colleges and degrees. There's Columbia College of Missouri. There's Robert Morris, which I think is a university now. What they've done is they've opened, and for some time now, they've had small facilities, extended study sites where they've actually lowered their standards for acceptance at these places to just a high school degree, because and in many cases they're different than what they have at the home campuses of these competitor schools. They're lower entry standards. But they know that there's a population here that is trying to get their four-year degrees. That's what College of Lake County is serving as a direct competition with College of Lake County. I think we need to strengthen it. We need to market it. We need to make it known. We need to make it known that, yes, you can do this here. And whereas we may not have the dorms and the full college experience, you can get your four-year degree. Yes.